Live inside of the Canopy record for the Adame Toros, taking on the Oshawa Minor Generals. A big 2 points is up for grabs right here in this game. Oshawa right now are 2 points up on the Toros, but with one game more played. These two teams have only played once back in September when the Toros won 6-4. That one goes into the zone. Oshawa trying to get it out with an opportunity to throw it out of front. First opportunity here on a backhand shot. Stop. Rebound out of front as Velasco was looking for the rebound out of front of the net, and it gets held on to in the crease for a face-off. Another draw off to the left of the Oshawa goal as they try and move it out of the zone. Kept in there. Gets past the line. And now number 16, Eddie Shaw. Quick shot on the net. There's the first stop there for Knurknik as he stopped that, and he holds on to it. George Bay will take a defensive draw here in the Toros end. Getting one there by number 87, lost the puck. That's going to get kept in at the line by number 14. His shot got blocked out in front there. As that was Dunbar who blocked that shot. And then Oshawa's Bolt brought it in offside. Another draw right here in front of us. It'll be Bay taking the draw again, wins that, back to the line. Landon Murray over to the other side for Marshall as they move it up. Up there for Malosh. Adam Malosh up third center and over the blue line, chips it in behind the goal. First one for the defense, trying to ring it around the boards and get it out there for Oshawa. Gets kept in there and poked into the corner. Number 4, the defense for Oshawa, fires it around the right side as they try and get it out. Picked up there by Bay as he tried to go with the puck, but hopped over his stick. Oshawa cleared it at center. Right to Marshall. Turn over there at center, trying to get the puck back. Gets it onto the stick. Mitchell Dunbar who comes into the zone. Dunbar looking for a shot. There's the first stop there with a right pad stop as he kicked that one aside into the corner. I believe that's Thomas that's in net for Oshawa. Number 97 picks it up that pass at center, but then turns it over to Dunbar, trying to take it away from McDonnell. Into the zone comes Dunbar. Quick shot. And it's in the net. It looked like Goaltender caught it, but it went into the goal. And Dunbar was opening up the score on that high shot over the number 7. A nice, hard, accurate wrist shot. That's all you got to do on those shots. And it made its way over the catching hand of Thomas. Wheels coming up through center. Trying to get around McDonnell. Throws it in on net. Thomas makes that stop. And he steers it aside and behind the goal. Back from behind the net. Trying to throw it back to the line. Number 18. Leading it up through center. Number 88. Power off. Power off. Dumps it into the corner. Back there is number 4, Tunney, trying to get to it. Shot out in front as they're trying to bang away at it. Knurknik trying to find it in the blue paint. And he will find it with some help from his defenseman, and Knurknik holds on for a face-off. Bolt's going to take an offensive draw off to the left of Knurknik, wins it as Fraser tries for a backhand. That gets knocked down by Tunney, who's going to ring it around to the other side as they try and get it out of the zone. That was Brown who tried to get rid of it. That shot hit the side of the net. Number 7 into the boards as he's getting pressured on there by Maximus Anderson, trying to get that puck free from the corner. Around the boards it goes for Brown, trying to chip it out. He's going to move it up there for Wheels. Wheels trying to turn on the wheels at center. In over the blue line, into the offensive end with a shot. Stopped there by Thomas. There's a rebound at the front that goes into the corner. Wheels is trying to find a perfect spot out of front for another pass out in front of the goal, but they couldn't reach it out in front there. Oshawa gets the opportunity to clear it. Captain at the line. Nice play at the blue line. Tries Velasco to hold that in. Dumps it in behind the goal. Kept in there by for 16, Eddie Shaw, kept in at the line. Now Shaw's trying to dig it free. Tanya will pick it up right here in front of us. 6:14 left to go here in the first period. Mitchell Dunbar has opened up the scoring just a couple minutes into the first. And now Tunney gets his opportunity to go into end. He started it from his own end. Tried to throw it at the front, but there was nobody there to take the pass as the puck goes into the corner. Trying to throw it back to the line. Quick shot there from Shaw. That got blocked there by the Oshawa defense out in front. Turning around it in front of the goal. Right back down low. as Palmieri tried to throw it at her front. It got picked off as he tries to make his way around Velasco there. Number 16 lost it to Palmieri. Palmieri comes into the zone with a nice pass to the other side, and that went to the behind the goal though. Number 7 gets poked off the puck there and behind the net. Palmieri trying to be the first one in behind the goal as they try and get to the loose puck in behind the net. That's going past everybody. Picking it up in his own end will be Velasco. Nick Velasco with a nice lead pass for Palmieri, who chips it into the zone. Trying to be the first one there, got taken off his skates. Still trying to dig it free in the zone and throw it at her front. Oshawa pick up the loose puck. Turned over there. And Worley's quick shot is a steer to side stop there from Thomas. Broly sitting at her front waiting for a pass at her front of the goal. Couldn't get the pass out though as Palmieri tried on the wraparound. Landon Murray's going to try and hold up number 97, but he got around him. Won't get around Braden Marshall though. Now he will. Number 97 alone against Knirknick, and he couldn't get the shot away. It slid off his forehand, but Oshawa still on the loose puck. Man sitting at the front trying to turn around with a shot. Goes wide. Braden Marshall with a lead pass. Over the stick there of Palmieri. Back into the Toros and it goes behind the net. Landon Murray rings it around the boards. Getting up there for Murray. Digging away at it. Gets it up there for Giro. Jackson Giro leads it at center. Throwing a captain on the white jersey for the Toros. Jackson Giro from the blue line. Dumps it in off the boards. Back in behind the net. Went off on the line, changes out. Oshawa started from their own end with a lead pass. Lead pass broken up. Nice play there by number 24. He gets it up there for Dunbar into the zone. There's a nice play there by Sage to break that pass up and lead the offensive charge into the Oshawa end. As it's a battle there in the corner, trying to dig the puck free. As Bay tried to come out with a loose puck. Oshawa with some pressure there in the corner, trying to get rid of it. Kept in there at the line. As that was Anderson who was able to keep it in, but now it gets swept at center. Knocked down by Avery Sage, who dumps it back into the Oshawa end. 2:50 left to go here in the first period. 1-0 in favor of the Toros on an early goal by Mitchell Dunbar. A high shot that made it over the glove hand of Thomas. Number 8 trying to get in, gets taken down. We're going to get our first penalty. This one's going to go to Avery Sage for taking down number 8. Coming off to the left side as Velasco is going to try and kill some time on the penalty. Rings it around there over the stick of Wheels. Nice play by the defenseman to hold it in as Oshawa trying to click on their power play. Turned over and dumped out there by Tunney all the way down the ice. Picked up there in their own end by Oshawa. Starting it up through center is number 14 and over the zone. And over the blue line, trying to get around Velasco for an opportunity. Had it swept off his stick at the last second there. And that was a nice play there by number 16. Eddie Shaw, that rolls in on net and gets stopped there by Thomas. There isn't a penalty to Avery Sage. My correction, it is George Bay that is in the box for the Toros. Trying to throw it at a front. Coming away with it. Up through center with a lead pass. Was over the stick of number 97. Back in the zone. Comes Velasco trying to ring it around the boards. Kept in there by Oshawa at center. Lead pass broken up there at center by Eddie Shaw, who chips it in to the Oshawa zone at center. Trying to get around a couple of checks. is Velasco to get it out of the zone. And over the stick there of McDonnell, number 11 for Oshawa, as Wheels tries to get to the loose puck. Eddie Shaw rings it off the boards, trying to get it out. Got knocked down by Tunney. Tunney is going up there with Owen Wheels. Tunney is going to throw it up the net as they tried for a short-handed opportunity that got taken aside on that 2-on-1, number 97, back up the other way, trying to get a shot away. Nice play there to start it, and Kanuknik got his stick on that to steer it aside. Nice stop there by Sam Kanuknik to get his stick in the way and steer that shot away from number 7. Knocked down at center. Number 9 in over the blue line, and it's offside. Face off, getting won by Giro, but it's McDonnell that gets to the loose puck, number 8. Not going to go anywhere, picking off his stick. Jackson Giro is going to try and get to the loose puck, but it goes down the ice. That'll kill some time on the penalty debate that is now over. He's been sprung from the penalty box. Toros with a big kill. That goes into the corner up against the Tim Hortons advertisement, trying to get that puck free, backhands it in behind the net. 25 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Turning around there was Palmieri with a shot that got steered aside from Thomas. Back in behind the net. Trying to clear it out. Knocked down the center by Jackson Giro. Giro is going to try and hold the line again. Another late pass getting picked up there by number 8. McDonnell turns it over. And Lyndon Murray takes it back in his own hand and kills off the rest of the clock as he took it behind the goal. The only goal scorer in the first period went to Dunbar. The Toros lead Oshawa 1-0 after the first period. We start period number 2. There is a correction on the Oshawa goalie. It's Berwick, not Thomas, in goal for them. Number 87 trying to dig it into the zone. Toros starting up the second period with a 1-0 lead. Getting it back there for Anderson, who's trying to return the favor back to the line as they try and get it out. George Vay on the other side. His pass got picked off by number 16, who comes into the zone with a high shot. Bluff to stop there from Kanuknik. Rebound at the front as they try and poke that one in. One high of the goal. So Oshawa putting on the first bit of pressure here in the second period as that one got blocked going to the net. Going to use the line for number 14. He rings it back in behind the Toros net, in behind the goal. Anderson tried to hold his man off. Couldn't do that, but the Toros do sweep the puck away at center. As Malos tried to catch up to it, that wasn't going to happen with a late pass. Vay tries to break it up before it hits the forward for a breakout Oss. Oss coming into the zone trying to dig it free. There was a late pass from Little that got broken up. With some nice moves, they come into the zone. That was Malos staying at the front, but the pass couldn't get over to decide to him. Kept in at the line though by Eddie Shaw, who rings it around the board. Back down low. Wheels trying to throw it at the front. He's got Malos sitting there, but the pass was picked off by Little. Kept in there by Zelasco with a nice play. Little will take it back behind his own net. In behind the goal and kill off some time. Fires it around there for number 7. Broken up there by Eddie Shaw, who came pinching off the blue line to hold it in for the Toros. Chips it back behind the net. Malos trying to pick that one off. Trying to walk it out of front is Adam Malos. Couldn't shoot it on the forehand, and now Oss will go off with the loose puck. Oss starting it from center. Trying to get around a couple of checks for an opportunity with a backhand. Back goes wide of the net. And another chance to throw it out of front gets picked up by Shaw. But we're going to get an injury timeout as there's a Toros player down in the corner. Back to live action as that was Parker Tunney who took the hit in the corner. Made his way back to the bench. Kept in at the line by number 4. Picked off there by Jackson Giro coming into the zone. And it's offside as Brown came in over the blue line. Giro taking another draw just inside the Oshawa blue line. Trying to sweep it in there. And he will. Nice play by Connor Burley to move it up through center. Throwing it out of front for Giro. Couldn't move it into the zone. Number 11 on the loose puck. Trying to move it up through center. Right onto the tape of number 97. Trying to get around the check. But Braden Marshall stood him up and made sure he did it. Make it its way past him for an opportunity. Back up the other way comes Burley, but he lost his footing right there at the blue line. Giro will pick up the loose puck at his own bench. Trying to get it away there was number 97. With a lead pass getting broke up there by Burley. And now the opportunity to come in over the blue line for Oshawa. There's number 19 throwing it at the net. Going wide of the goal. in behind the Toros net to try and dig the puck free and get it out. Relieve some of the Oshawa pressure. Around the boards there for Broly. Hopped over his stick, kept in by Oshawa, rolled at the net, and in. It went through the legs of Knurknik out in front, and that's going to tie things up at 1. He just threw it at the goal, and it's made its way through the legs of Knurknik. And we've got a hockey game now here at the Garnet B. Rickard, tied here at 1 between the Toros and Oshawa. George Bay will take the draw versus number 17. Bay wins the draw, knocked down by number 18, loses the puck to Milosh as he tries to get away. Adam Milosh tries to get it around number 18, Divona, who goes behind the net. Milosh is going to knock that one down, try and go back to the line. And here's the pass up there for Sharp. Sharp's pass got broken up there by Dunbar. He scored the first Toros goal. Now he comes in for another shot, and this one is caught there by Benwick for a face-off. Bay will take the offensive draw versus the right to Berwick, trying to shoot the puck. Milosh is Bay. George Bay's shot just missed, going to the top shelf on that as he tried to pick the top shelf on Berwick. That's going to get kept in by Sage at the line. Avery Sage with a nice play to chip it into the corner as Milosh tries to walk it out of front. That's going to get taken away by Oshawa and let out by Bolt. But his lead pass over to the other side gets picked up by Oss as it hit Dunbar to start. Oss' shot, that goes out the blocker there of Knurknik, high and wide. Staying in the zone, back behind the net is Sage, trying to get away. Almost got taken off his feet as Oshawa is putting pressure on. As they try and bang it in at the side, Knurknik was up against the right post to make sure that there was no vacancy on that wraparound. Bolt tried to put it back into the zone. Back there for Sage. Avery Sage starting it from center. He chips it into the Oshawa end. Back in behind the net. First one trying to be there is Milosh. Adam Milosh wins the race to the puck. Tries to get around Little for an opportunity. Lost it in behind the goal. Number 87 gets away. Got to get around Tunney, but Tunney might have got a piece of him to sweep the puck away. Vague goes into the corner. Trying to throw it in front. Milosh was sitting there. Kept in by Zalasko. Zalasko's shot. That hit number 2, Littlewood in front. As he put his body on the line. Tunney tries to walk it out of front. Drop pass from Milosh as he tries to walk it out of front. Adam Milosh back down low for Tunney. Tunney's going to use the line there for Zalasko. Nick Zalasko back to the other side for Eddie Shaw, but that pass was out of his reach. Still in the Oshawa end. Milosh throws it out of front. Quick shot. Stop there with the left pad of Benwick. Rebound out of front for Tunney as he tries to shoot the puck. Parker Tunney turns around with a shot. Thrown at the net. Over the stick of Dunbar and into the corner. Trying to get the puck free was number 13, Gavin Brown. That shot from Parker Tunney puts it into the corner. Nice play to keep it in. Owen Wheels trying to get to the loose puck, and he will go into the corner. Wheels throws it out front, and he scores! Throw it on the net, and good things happen. Owen Wheels threw it out in front of the net, and another one off the left pad. Up Berwick at his foot, but it's going to go down to the top corner goal on the gate sheet. It's 2-1 Toros. Sometimes you got to have a little luck to go your way, and that's what happened there. Wheels just threw it at the net, and it's made its way into the goal. Wheels trying to throw it out in front. That hops over the stick at center. Number 11 trying to get into the zone. He got hooked up. Rolls it in on net though, as that shot goes wide, and it's going to be a tripping call coming up. So Oshawa is going to go to their second straight power play. Tripping call goes to Murray, so Oshawa get the opportunity to get right back into the game, down 2-1. Captain at the line. Banned on the shot though was number 4 as Tunney tries to find the loose puck and get it out. Captain by number 4 again, throws it at the net. That got blocked there by Marshall. Trying to clear the puck, it goes in behind the goal. He's trying to walk it out in front. There was nobody there but a white sweater in the Toros. Get the opportunity to clear. Captain at the line though by McDonnell. McDonnell lost his footing. Number 88 with some nice moves. Pulls it to the forehand. Fires it down low. Backhand shot. Left pad stopped there from Knurknik, who steers it into the left corner. Oshawa putting pressure on their power play. Number 4 keeps it in at the line. Throws it at the net. That hits something at the front. Couple walks away with the loose puck. Trying to find it. And Knurknik was able to somehow keep that puck out after a couple of right pad stops right in front of the net. Number 88 trying to backhand it into the zone. Goes back behind the net. Wheels trying to go with the puck. Lost it to number 17 as he throws it out front. Hopped over the stick of number 88. Goes into the corner. Going to use the blue line with a shot. Kept that in front. That's going to get steered aside at the last moment by Knirknick into the corner. Back into the corner as they try and throw it out of front. Gets taken away by Owen Wheels. He'll dump it down the ice. And 30 seconds left on the penalty. That's actually going to go right in on goal for Berwick to make the stop. Berwick steered it aside for Divona with a lead pass as Osh tries to find the loose puck. It looks like the Toros are going to kill this one off, but Osh is trying to change things and get away. Got swept off his stick, rolled in on goal. Easy block shot there for Eddie Shaw, who takes it from his own end. 5 seconds left on the penalty to Landon Murray. That'll do it as the Toros have killed off a second straight Oshawa power play. 6:35 left to go here in the second period. Owen Wheels has given the Toros a 2-1 lead. That one is going to have just enough mustard to get over the icing line. It will have another draw back in the Toros' end. Face off coming off to the right of Knirknick. Trying to win that draw. Eddie Shaw is going to try and ring it around the boards. That's going to hop over the stick. Opportunity to come out now as number 14, Jackson Giro, coming up into the zone. Giro going up there with Avery Palmieri. Got taken off his feet. Giro trying to get up to his feet now. Getting it over there for number 19, trying to backhand it out. Picked off there. Nice play by Broly to backhand it down low for number 91, Palmieri, but it hopped over his stick. Oshawa get the opportunity to clear. Not going to happen. Quick opportunity here for George Vey. He throws it at the net on the backhand. Vey lost the puck there for number 11. As they try and get into the zone. McAdown lost the puck. Swept back into the zone to the Oshawa end as the Toros are just dumping it whenever they have it. And now May picks it up at center. Number 97, May, with a nice drop pass to reach the zone. Number 11, shot caught there by Knirknick, and he'll take no chances as an Oshawa player was coming into the vicinity. He'll take it for another face-off. Another draw coming off to the left of the Toros' end. Dropping the puck. Gets one there by Vey as he tries to get into the zone. Kept up there by Dunbar as they come up. Coming up into the zone, looking to take a shot. That's a blocker stop there from Berwick, goes behind the net. Opportunity here for Milos to try and backhand it down low. Late pass up through center, gets picked up there by number 88 as he comes up into the zone. Number 88 with some nice moves, sweeps it into the Toros' end, back in behind the goal. Trying to chip it out. Nice play there by Dunbar, trying to get to the loose puck. Metro Dunbar going up there with Milos with some nice moves around another defenseman. Quick shot. Stopped there by Berwick as he's up against the post, and he was able to corral it in his stomach to hold it for a face-off. Big win there as Tunney lost the draw to Oshawa. Number 9 was back behind the net, pressured on by Wheels and Gavin Brown trying to get to the loose puck. Wheels tried to throw it out in front. He had a man sitting there, and it was Parker Tunney, but they couldn't get a pass to him as he was waiting for it out in front. Wheels with some nice offensive pressure on number 4, they ring it around the boards, captained by Landon Murray at the line. Chips it back behind the net. Wheels trying to get to the loose puck against number 9 as they try and dig that puck out of the corner. Tunney's in there as well, helping out Wheels on the loose puck. Parker Tunney lost the puck as Brown came in with a hit. Tapped in there by Marshall. Marshall shot, stopped there by Berwick, and he's going to hold the rebound out in front. Another draw coming off to the left. Gets one by Giro as he tried to shoot it up the draw, along with Palmieri. Avery Palmieri had it stuck in his skates, couldn't shoot the puck. Giro putting offensive pressure on, knocked down by Hunter Broly puts it back behind the net. Nice play there. Quick shot. Got stopped as he stood up to make the stop and then made sure that he couldn't get poked in front of the net. As the referee was able to retrieve the puck from Berwick's equipment, Toros get the puck. Quick shot. Stopped there by Berwick, and he'll hold the rebound. We have 3:25 left to go here in the second period. The Toros are up 2-1 on a go-ahead goal a couple of minutes ago by Owen Wheels. Actually, that was pretty much midway through the second period. We are 3:15 away from period number 3. Lead pass for McDonnell as he tries to get away. McDonnell. Into the zone comes Sharp. Sharp to the other side for number 88 with a high shot over the Toros net. Nice play there by Kerr to keep it in at the line. Going with it now is Giro. He uses the boards with a nice offensive pass, starting it up through center. Broly trying to get away. Giro picks up the loose puck. Jackson Giro gets away. Tried to shoot it from the faceoff circle. Takes it back down low for Palmieri as he tries to walk it out in front. Palmieri getting away from the check of number 4. Tried to throw it in front for Broly. Got kept in at the line by Eddie Shaw, but only for a brief second. The 2-on-1 the other way. McDonnell is going to the net as well. There's a pass from him. McDonnell's on his own. Stop there. Point blank by Sam Panurknik with a big stop of McDonnell and keeps the Toros up 2-1. So if the Toros can hang on and win by a goal, you got to rewind to that point when Panurknik stopped McDonnell on the breakaway here in the second period, trying to chip it out. Throwing it out of front. Maximus Anderson tried to find it, and also he was able to sweep it right into Panurknik to take it for another draw, and it'll come off to the right of the goal. That'll be they taking it for the Toros, trying to ring it around the boards. That's going to get kept in on the other side by number 9. Throwing it at the net. That's going to get taken away by Malosh. Adam Malosh leads it from center into the zone as he tries to get in there. Knocked down by Bolt. Nice play by Vay to dump it in. He was able to get it by Divona back into the corner. Malosh putting offensive pressure on. Around the boards, Vay is able to chip it back behind the Oshawa net as they try and chip it out in front. They're digging away at the loose puck. Everybody is, including Mitchell Dunbar and George Vay, but the puck comes free to Oshawa. Chip pass Anderson. Oss is trying to get to the loose puck, but a nice defensive play to come back with Avery Sage. Number 7 is going into the corner. Anderson with a nice play to ring it around the boards. That's going to get cut off there by number 16. George Vay trying to ring it around. That's going to try and find Dunbar to chip it out, and he couldn't do it. Maximus Anderson will take it back in his own end and take his time with it as he moves it over to the other side as the Toros try and find an opening to get it out of their zone and kill off the rest of this second period as it's over on the other side. Number 87, Bolt, lost the puck. 35 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Malosh trying to be the first one into the corner. Here comes number 16, Oss with the loose puck. Oss's pass got picked up by Tunney, so number 9 has to help him out. Turned over to Gavin Brown as he comes in. Parker Tunney trying to wind up. He might get the opportunity, threw it at the net. He found Gavin Brown, but the shot went wide. Kept in at the line. Nice play there by Marshall. Marshall holds it in. 10 seconds left. Might have one more opportunity for the Toros. Owen Wheels tries to get away and couldn't chip it behind the net though for Gavin Brown. Went over his stick behind the net. That'll do it for period number 2. Right now, Owen Wheels has the game-winning goal as he broke a 1-1 tie halfway through the second period. So this could be an exciting third period coming up at the Garnet-B Recreation Complex. Face off. Getting one at center. Penny took the offensive draw, or the neutral zone draw to start period number 3. Turnover. Big opportunity here for Owen Wheels. Going to the net. Back to the shot. Stopped by Berwick. Rebound out of front as they try and bang away at the loose puck. Everybody's trying to get that last whack at the rebound out of front that eventually got fired wide. Owen Wheels with a nice play to knock that down, keep it in the zone, and then there was a collision right there in front of us, and it's Wheels that makes his way to his feet. Number 87 on his own, quick shot. Stopped there by Knurknik, right in close as he shut the 5-hole. He gave him a look, and then he made sure that he closed it up real quick, and keeps this one still at 2-1. So he's come up with some big saves so far in the game, including the breakaway and that save right there. Face off. He started up. Jackson Gill takes it off the draw. Tries to get around the check. Getting around as the defenseman came back to sweep it off his stick. Trying to keep it in there. Geno's trying to get it out, along with Palmieri, who dumps it into the zone. Deeper into the Oshawa end. Quick try on the goal. Just rolls it on net, and it's an easy stop there for Berwick, who holds it for another face-off. And that face-off will take place to the left of the Oshawa net. Trying to chip it behind the net. Walk it out in front. He's got a man sitting there. That's going to roll all the way down here in front of us. It's going to roll in behind the net. Avery Sage back behind the goal. Rings it around the boards. Sharp tried to keep it in. Pomeroff was in there as well. Pomeroff is trying to help him out. Pomeroff throws it in front, tipped wide by number 8. Number 88 is Pomeroff, and that pass was out of his reach. Number 4 takes it back in his own end. Trying to get that puck up there from Pomeroff. Lost his footing. Toros get the loose puck. Trying for the wraparound was Palmieri, and Palmieri lost the puck there at center. Avery Sage brings it around the boards. Tried to find Jackson Giro, but the pass was too far past him, so number 4 will retrieve it back in his own end. Tries to ring it around the boards. It gets knocked down at center by Marshall. Marshall puts it back into the Oshawa end, right onto the stick of number 13, who dumps it the length of the ice back in front of us. Landon Murray tried to get it out. Kept in by Bolt. Bolt tries to get away for an opportunity. Quick shot. Gets steered aside easily by Knurknik into the corner. Bolt trying to find the loose puck. Popped over his stick. Back comes George Bay trying to start a rush. Bay, he's got one defenseman to beat. Taking it wide. Taking it to the goal now. George Bay throws it in front. But the pass was just out of the reach. Off to the right side as he tried to find the right winger. It's back behind the net for Malosh. Malosh has a man sitting out in front. He was banging his stick for a one-timer out in front of the net. They just couldn't get that play to click. Quick shot from Murray is going to go wide of the goal. Number 7 gets the opportunity to clear it out. Puts it right under the stick of Dunbar as he tries to get away. Hopped over his stick. Murray's going to pick it up in his own end. Try and chip it around the boards. Knocked down by Bolt. Bolt coming in over the blue line. Trying to get around Marshall, but he stood him up and swept it off the stick. Nice defensive play by Braden Marshall to hold that off and sweep it away from him as Malosh tried to chip it into the zone. Turned over there. Toros get the opportunity for a backhand shot. Kicked aside there with the right pad of Berwick into the corner. That's going down the ice, and it's going to be a rolling on the edge all the way down for icing. Right now, the Toros are clinging to a 2-1 lead with 11:33 left to go here in the third. Their goal scorers go to Mitchell Dunbar, and Owen Wheels broke up a 1-1 tie. In the second period, it's Tunney tries to throw it out of front. Tunney, he's got Wheels sitting there as he tried to look for his second of the game, but the lead pass over there was out of his reach. But he's still in there throwing it out of front as the pass for Gavin Brown was out of his reach. Palmieri gets tripped up there off his feet. So that was the last goal that got tripped up. Lead pass at center. Coming up into the zone is number 11. McDonnell, who puts it into the Toros end. Around the boards. Gets picked up there by McDonnell again. McDonnell trying to shoot the puck. Throws it at the goal. Number 97 will be the first one on the puck. Throwing it out front. Stopped there by Knurknik as they try and find the loose puck. Oshawa almost got that same lucky bounce that the Toros got in the second period, but Knurknik was aware enough to find the loose puck and hold it for another face-off. And that draw will take place off to the left. Trying to find the loose puck is Maximus Anderson. Rings it around the boards. McDonnell's going to try and cut that puck off versus Palmieri. Avery Palmieri is in there digging on it. Gets it free there for Jackson. Giro comes up into the zone. Giro trying to get around the check. Gets taken down at the Oshawa bench. Toros still have yet to have a power play in the game. Oshawa have enjoyed 2 of them and have yet to click on any of their power play opportunities. It's back behind the net. Up there for number 8. That's going to get kept in at the line as Sage fell down there at the blue line, but was able to regroup himself, back up on his feet. Maximus Anderson tries to hold off number 88, Pomeroff, who comes up into the zone. Pomeroff tried to get away and couldn't. He'll get the loose puck behind the net. Pomeroff's there. He's got a man sitting right there. Right past up. Big stop there. And in front of the goal, they're banging away at it. And again, Sam Konechnik becomes the hero in the Toros goal as he keeps it out and still holds on to the 1-goal lead. Another draw off to the right of the goal. Trying to go back to the line. Taken off there by Milosh. Adam Milosh trying to kick it to center. He's got Dunbar joining the rush. Tried to pass it over to him, and it got broken up off the stick. It's still there in the Oshawa end as it goes behind the goal. They've got Vay waiting at the front, looking for a pass. They tried to wrap around. That didn't work as they tried to find a Toro at the front. Vay has Milosh sitting at the front of the goal. Was out of his reach. Number 7 gets the opportunity to clear. Can't do it. Kept in by Marshall. Quick shot. That hit Oshawa player out in front and went into the right corner. As they try and dig the puck free out of that zone. Coming up through center with a lead pass. Over there for number 7. Coming up there. It's a 3-on-1 and the odds are against him. Still trying to get in there. Got taken off his feet by Marshall. As he got just enough of him to knock him off his skates. Coming up through center now is Oss. Oss into the zone. Swept off his stick by Lyndon Murray. Trying to get the loose puck now is Milosh. Milosh with a couple opportunities here to get around number 7. And instead of doing that, he just chips it back behind the net. We're under 10 minutes left to go. 8 minutes and 20 seconds left to be exact as the Toros try and hang on to a 1-goal lead here at the Garnet B. Rickards against the Oshawa Minor Generals. As mentioned, these 2 teams are very close in the points. Right now, Oshawa is 2 points up on the Toros for 4th place with 17 points. So this is a big game for the Toros as they try and win their 2nd in a row against Oshawa, as the only meeting between these 2 clubs came in September when the Toros had a 6-4 win. Coming up through center is McDonnell. McDonnell trying to put the brakes on, throwing it to the front. Taken off his stick there by Zelasco. As they try and get it out with Tunney. Tunney with a nice pass up there for Wheels as he tries to get around number 14. Owen Wheels with some nice moves. He's going up there on his own shot. That might have hit the stick there out in front of Berwick. Tunney trying to walk it to the front. Got hooked up. Throws it in front anyway. And Oshawa come up with a loose puck. Number 97 coming up in. Rolls it in on net. Oshawa have had a majority of chances here in the 3rd, and all of them have been stymied so far by Sam Konechnik in the Toros goal, who's come up with some pretty huge saves. Owen Wheels chips it back into the Oshawa end. That's going to be kept in by Sage as he's hustling to the loose puck. But Oshawa are finally going to clear it out now. Come up through center with a pass for May. May had it swept off his stick. He's banging away at it with Owen Wheels. And now May comes into the zone and over the blue line. May trying to get away with an opportunity to throw it at the net. Couldn't get it around Wheels. It goes into the corner for number 19. Trying to get around Maximus Anderson, who took him off his feet in the right corner. As they try and bring it around the boards, that got kept in. 2-on-1 the other way. Coming up here with Avery Palmieri and Owen Wheels. Here's a quick shot. Stop there as Berwick played the shot, and he guessed right as he stopped Palmieri on that 2-on-1. But the Toros are still in there for the loose puck, but that shot didn't make it to the net. Maximus Anderson, a shot from the line. That went off his left foot at the front. Rolled in on net. That'll miss the goal. Going behind the net. Toros putting pressure on. Looking for that ever-important insurance goal. Maximus Anderson puts it back into the Oshawa end. Number 14 tries for a lead pass. That's going to hop over the stick at center as Pomeroff couldn't take the pass. Pomeroy still digging away at the loose puck. Got taken off his feet by Jackson Giro. Coming in over the blue line. Giro trying to take a shot. Got tripped up. No penalty on the call. Again, I mentioned that the Toros have yet to have a penalty or power play in the game, pardon me. Pomeroy dumps it into the corner. Avery Sage will pick up the loose puck in his own end. Rings it around the boards. Trying to get it around Bolt. Couple opportunities there from Broly to try and get it away. Broly rings it around the boards. Kept in at the line though by Pilgrim. Pilgrim's shot got knocked down by Marshall out in front. Tried to go back to the line again for Pilgrim, and the Toros are able to, can't get it out. Pilgrim again held the line. Another opportunity to clear it. This one will reach the Toros bench as they dump it down. Pilgrim's going back in his own end. He's going to get some company there, trying to knock him off the puck as they move it up through center. Kept in at the line by Landon Murray as Bolt blocked that shot. Lead pass for Pomeroy was out of his reach as he goes off on a line change. Murray will just pick it up at center with some nice moves. Come up into the zone. Landon Murray with the opportunity to shoot it. Throws it in and goal with a right pad stop there from Berwick as he kicks it aside. Around the boards it goes. Trying to clear it out. George Vay's trying to chip it in. Vay throws it at the net and just over the stick of Dunbar, who was in the vicinity looking for a loose puck. He was going to be all on his own if he would have been able to take that loose puck. George Vay walking it in front, tries for that bank pass out in front and didn't reach the net. Stuck in behind the goal. Around the boards it goes. Nice play there by Tunney to hold it in. Quick shot, rolled in on goal, and it's stopped there by Berwick. Turned over again, Landon Murray's shot. That's going wide of the net. Maloche overskated the puck in the corner, and then he tried to keep Brady Marshall. Murray and Marshall trying to stop number 87, Bolt, who chips it in to the corner. 3:20 left to go here. Over there for Dunbar, trying to chip it out. Dunbar hops over the stick there. Here comes the opportunity for Maloche to get away. Adam Maloche had it stiffed off his stick. Toros just trying to hold on and kill off the last 3 minutes as Maloche was interfered with over on the other side. McDonnell coming into the zone, lost the puck, and Zelasco gets the opportunity to clear it at center. It's an offside here for Oshawa, and there's the whistle for the offside. Another draw, getting one there by the Toros at center. It's getting the nitty-gritty time, and you got to wonder when Berwick is going to go to the bench for that extra attacker. Tunney with a nice move. Parker Tunney's on his own. Shot, missing it. He tried to go for the top shelf. That's going behind the net. Trying to walk it out of front with wheels. The opportunity kept in there by Eddie Shaw. Nice play by him. Trying to hold it in the Oshawa end. And a nice play by Zelasco now. Next Zelasco swings it back into the Oshawa end. As there's a collision there in the corner on a loose puck. They've got wheels sitting at the front. Couldn't get a pass there to him. Off the stick there, Parker Tunney has it swept away. Late pass for Bolt. Bolt kicking it to his stick, getting it over there for McDonnell. McDonnell coming into the zone, trying to get a shot away. Caught there. Nice catch by Pennerknick on that shot as he holds on to it for another draw. Sharp's going to take the offensive draw here for Oshawa. With 1:45 left to go, the clock isn't going fast enough if you're the Toros. Anderson tries to ring it around the boards there for Palmieri. That's going to get picked up on the other side by McDonald. Turned over there to Jackson Giro. He's going to that was Sage who rings it around the boards. Picked up there by Pomeroy, trying to get to the loose puck. Maximus Anderson rings it around the boards, getting Palmieri. Kept in at the line by Little. Little has a man at the front. McDonald has Pomeroy going to the net. Pomeroy looking to the backhand as they try and find the loose puck. Right pad stop there by Knurknick. And a rebound at the front goes wide. And now Connor Broly goes with it and gets taken off his feet. No penalty on the call. Broly makes his way back to his feet as he takes the hit and keeps on kicking. He tips it back into the Oshawa end. Last minute of play. And the last minute for Oshawa to start something. Quick shot. Right pad stop there from Knurknik. Around the boards it goes. Burrow tried to keep it in. Not going to happen. Jackson Giro tries to get to the loose puck. As they go out for the extra man almost. Avery Sage dumps it back into the zone. Toros. There goes Berwick to the bench. It's an empty net now for the Toros, but it's an extra attacker for Oshawa. Trying to get into the zone with a pass. Getting it over there for Bolt. Can't find it in his feet. Toros trying to get the loose puck. Backhand shot. Stopped there by Knurknik as he takes it in the Toros press for a face-off. All hands on deck for Oshawa now after the timeout. Bolt will take the draw. Wins it back there. Trying to get a shot through his Pilgrim. Tipping it in front wide. 10 seconds left as it goes into the corner. Man sitting in front. Tip in on net wide. Tries for the wraparound. Parker Tunney's trying to hold him off there. Toros just trying to keep him in the corner, and they will. And the Toros are going to hang on for a huge 2-1 victory over the Oshawa Minor Generals. And now they are tied in the standings, both with 17 points each. A huge game and a huge win for the Adelaide Toros. Goals in the game were by Dunbar, who led it off to make it 1-0. Oshawa countered in the second to make it 1-1. But kind of lucky goal by Owen Wheels, but the Toros are going to take it, and they take a 2-1 victory to the dressing room, and back-to-back victories as they also beat Pickering 8-2 in their last game. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.